Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Is It For You, the show that'll make or break your decision to buy a game. I've been playing a lot of Persona 5 these past few days, but since I'm working, I still haven't been able to finish it. However, that's not really what I wanna get at here. The thing is that the Phantom Thieves thing that the game has reminds me a lot of another game that I really love. Sly Raccoon. Sly Cooper? Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus released here in Europe as Sly Raccoon, and I always felt that it was such a weird name change, but who am I to judge? The version that we'll touch upon is the PS3 version from the remaster. Without further ado, let's start our thieving life. Our adventure begins with our anthropomorphic raccoon, Sly, a descendant of a long lineage of thieves. Your mission is to infiltrate the police headquarters in order to retrieve information about the protagonist. Why? Well, when he was just a cub, his house was raided by a group called the Fiendish Five. Along with the family book about thieving moves called the Thievius Raccoonus being stolen and split by the group, his parents were murdered. This led the kid to an orphanage where he met his best friends, the turtle Bentley and the hippopotamus Murray. As they got older, they started doing some small heists, but the end goal was for the group to recover Sly's information and then the family book. Knowing our objective, this is where I'll leave the story at, as this game isn't the story-heavy type. Up to this day, I can say that all the Sly games stand pretty well. I'd say that that's due to the art style that Sucker Punch went with. The visuals look stylish and they fit the dark atmosphere that it wants to convey. The cartoony look that the characters in the world have also helps with this idea, as they do not feel as dated as they could be. And like I already mentioned, this whole game is very dark. Some people do not really like it, but personally I feel like this helps a lot to give the idea that we're thieves that act mostly through the night. In our first thieving adventure, you'll play exclusively as Sly Cooper, a thief from a long lineage of thieves. As most games from this genre, you can run, jump, and attack with your cane. Aside from these everyday moves, you can also interact with special blue flying particles that show up through the various levels. These can vary from hiding in covers to jumping to certain places and even other things. Across most levels, you'll also be able to collect glue bottles. If you do, somewhere in the level there's a safe that you'll be able to unlock. Doing this will net you new moves and other abilities that you can select and use. There's a lot of them, so I would really advise you to try and collect the most that you can, and by doing that you can also unlock the true final ending of the game, as only when you collect all the moves will you have finished the Thievius Raccoonus. Alongside these gameplay mechanics, you'll from time to time be able to partake in various mini-games. These can vary from underwater shooting to cyber hacking, so I'd say that there's a good amount of variety. When completing the game, you can also partake in time trials for most levels. The music of Sly Cooper is one that I find very nostalgic, as I first played this game when I was but a kid with my cousins back in my grandma's house. It brings me back to a stage of my life that everything was amazing and magical, and so I cherish these musics. Overall, I'd say that they are very nice, but I wouldn't go as far to say that they're masterpieces. They do suit the game very well, so the job is done nicely. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is an amazing game that plays very well even nowadays. I remember it fondly, as it took a whole summer to finish when I was younger and with the help of my cousins. In today's age, I can finish this game in a single day. Makes me wonder if games are indeed getting easier, or it's us that are getting way better at them. In the end of the day, you might be asking, is this game for me? Well, do you like a fun and solid gameplay, characters with lots of charm, and a soundtrack that fits pretty well in the thief motif? If so, this game surely is for you. And there you have it. Like I said, these videos are coming slower than expected, and I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, we'll be seeing each other next time. Bye bye.